So if you click on this video, then you're probably thinking about what I've been thinking about, or that's recently come to my attention again, because it's come to my attention many times before about these ideas about going all in, like fully committing, a period of intensity, of a season of no, right? Treating yourself like an athlete, all of these things. I've thought about them before. You've probably thought about them before, but you probably have not committed to them like I haven't, because I have wanted to for a long time, or I've thought about these different things. I remember hearing about, I think it was from the Chris Williamson, his podcast, about, like going pro, treating yourself like an athlete. And I was like, I really like that idea. I want to do that. I want to get that compounding effect, the outsized returns. But how do I was just not committing to it because I had this idea of, there's just a fine line. There's a fine line between sort of this really intense work and then kind of being like, distant from people. And we don't want to do that, right? It's kind of hard for me because there are just some things that there's not really a direct answer to. Like with like relationships and work, I really want to work super hard and go intense, but then like people ask me to do stuff, whatever. But this is just a period of time, this like season of no, this period of intensity where you say no to all that stuff, where you have to focus and really commit to yourself and not let what other people think, let what other people are asking you to do affect how you go about your day. And so I think this period of intensity might be kind of harsh on other people, but it's going to be worth it for you. Because if you know what you love, if you found something that you just enjoy and you're like, I want to do better in this. I want to push myself in this to a new height, to a new limit, so that like that threshold can allow me to do so much more, to have so many more opportunities. Because there is so much benefit to going all in. And I just know this from seeing other people do, other creators, whatever. But when you are just being consistent, which is good, I'm going to talk about it because I know that I was being like decently consistent, doing good stuff, but it wasn't completely locked in. I wasn't doing all those things every day. There wasn't like this intentional intensity. And I was making good progress on YouTube. I was doing pretty well, some videos doing well, but there's just more chances when you're putting in more volume and trying to make even better things. You will probably inevitably do better if you go in this period of intensity. And even though this might be very or pretty unbalanced, it's honestly like sometimes a requirement to go all in if you want to see the extreme results that you want. If you have a big goal right now, because people say set big goals, right? In order to achieve big goals, you can't for a super long period of time just be consistent. Like you can't just be consistent and not really have that high of like a volume or of quality very much. Because let's be honest, you're going to be progressing slower. You're going to be getting better slower. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to be consistent. Consistency is very good. Things do compound over time. But imagine if you had ultra consistency with ultra intensity. That would compound like insane. And you just have to keep doing it until that moment just clicks. And then you're off. So this is that sign to you that if you've been thinking about these things like I have, and I just got reminded of it by a video, you should take a period of time, because I've been doing even monk mode right now, but I want to go further than that and create an even more in-depth plan and really commit to myself and not let other people decide what I'm going to do. Because I really want to get into a season of just growing the YouTube channel, committing more to it, just going all in really on my purpose and then on my habits and self-improvement. And that all in is what's going to get you that compounding result, that the outsized returns, the exponential growth that you want to reach your big goals. And I know that it might be hard to kind of go from a state where you're doing good, like you might be doing good stuff, working hard, to being very intense, but sometimes it just is necessary to have that period of life or multiple periods over your lifetime, like probably many, where you just go all in on something or you go really deep into it and you don't really let anything else affect it. I think that will really help me, and I want to see a lot more progress, and I'm going to commit to that, and it's going to be hopefully right. I'm going to start up 2 videos a week. That is my commitment to you. That is my commitment to myself, and it will probably be a post on Wednesday and then on Sunday and then just like repeat, or it doesn't matter what day, but I'm going to be posting twice a week. I'm going to be committing to that. I'm going to journal about this after, like I have many times before, but I'm going to actually commit to it this time. And if you're still here watching this video of me just rambling on and on, you should probably commit to it too, because I know you probably want to. Never stop improving. You'll be grateful for it later.